So we're back again with a review here now of the Brengun 1/72 Henschel HS-126A1, the Super Pava. This is the version that was used with the Condor Legion in Spain, 1938. So we've got two different versions, well, liveries, colours to use. We can use the standard kind of World War II early scheme, which is 70 and 71 over 65, or we've got the earlier scheme, which is more of a disruptive pattern, and that's the earlier colours of 61, 62 and 63 over 65. That's all the ROM colours there. So we've got two fetching options, and on the front there we can see that earlier scheme of how it would look. It's pretty much bang on to how all the colours look. So let's have a look at the kit. It's a side opening box for those of you who are interested in such things, and we've got it all in one bag. Great big bundle of sprues. It's actually quite a big aeroplane. I do have the 1/48 kit from ICM, which haven't really gotten to the point of wanting to do this to actually build yet, so I can't see that happening anytime soon, but I do have it. Now what we've got is 4 sprues, and as you can see there, it's actually quite a big wingspan. We've got a separate bag there with the clear sprue in, and that's what we're looking at across there. So we've got 4 sprues. So let's just have a look across them, see the usual things like panel lines and detail. All looks pretty good, nice and crisp. As you can see, the moulding's very sharp. There's not really any flash or anything like that on any of the parts. Well, I suppose actually saying that, around there is, but nothing unusual really, and nothing to be alarmed about either. So that's the big wing sprue. That's a parasol wing, so this is the bottom and the upper part of the same wing. Got the fuselage halves. Again, very light plastic, this light grey plastic. Nice fuselage detail running down there. We've got a bulkhead there with plenty of detail. Multi-piece cowling there. And some nice interior detail actually. Should be able to see it a little bit better if I just change the camera settings. So there we can see the inside walls of the cockpit. Should pick out really nicely with a little bit of detail painting. We've got the engine. Now that is pretty good. It's still a little bit soft, I guess. Now again, that is buried deep in a cowling, so I don't think that's anything really to worry about. We've got some very large struts there reaching out to that wing, you can see, and we've got I think that is the rudder. So it looks very nice. And then lastly, we've got a few more bits for the engine. We've got landing gear legs, quite a nice angle. That all looks very good. And we've also got a few of the smaller fixings here as well, and I think these are the cabane struts, I think they're called, the ones that go on the top of the cowling or fuselage over the way the engine is. But everything looks very crisp and nice enough. I'm not going to get the clear parts out, but through the bag they look very very good, very passable. Can't see any issues there at all. We've got Photo-etch, only some small bits, fixes and fixings, and again looks like a couple of strut parts. And then the decals again look very nice, very tight carrier film to them. There you can see the classic Condor Legion markings, as well as some of the other bits and bobs. The stencil markings. Looks like the cross is a little bit out of sync, and so is the red on the white. Oh yeah, they are a little bit out of sync actually. Looks like everything's just shifted slightly that way. But I don't think it's too much of a big deal. Then we got the instructions, and we've got the sprue parts breakdown, showing you a few crossed out bits and pieces on there. Now, typical Brengun is all a bit sort of back to front and upside down, but it's a side opening sheet, and there you can see it's exploded diagrams, builds up. Simple enough. You just got to kind of, it's one of those typical ones where if you crossed off, it makes everything look a lot simpler as you go on through. We've got quite a busy interior going on, and then as we close it up, because we've got the rear section, which has got a bulkhead and radio and all sorts of things going on, and then we've got the front section, which is a cockpit in its own. Then we've got the multi-piece cowling going together around the engine, with the top plate going on of the fuselage as well to lock all that in. Tailplane going on here with the rudder and the horizontal stabilizers. Propeller, landing gear all being joined together before being put onto the fuselage, and that is not a butt join. There is actually a peg and a slotted hole there, as well as the bomb going on. Then our last page is the parasol wing going together, struts going on, all quite positive fixing by the looks of it. Some of our photo-etch parts there going on, looks like they're to do with the ailerons. Then we fix it to the airframe, again looks like very positive joins, and that should complete the model. And then we got, it's just making a choice of the marking schemes. So again, a very interesting model there. Something a little bit different, which is what we like. And that is a look at the Brengun 1/72 scale Henschel HS-126 A1 Super Pava. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.